There was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Job. That man was blameless and upright, one who feared God and turned away from evil. There were born to him 7 sons and 3 daughters. His possessions also were 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, 500 female donkeys, and a very large household, so that this man was the greatest of all the people of the East. His sons used to go and hold a feast in the house of each one on his day, and they would send and invite their 3 sisters to eat and drink with them. When the days of their feasting had run their course, Job would send for them and consecrate them. He would rise early in the morning and offer burnt offerings according to the number of them all. For Job said, "It may be that my sons have sinned and renounced God in their hearts." Job did this continually. Now on the day when the sons of God came to present themselves before Jehovah, Satan also came among them. Jehovah said to Satan, "Where have you come from?" Then Satan answered Jehovah and said, "From going to and fro on the earth, and from walking up and down in it." Jehovah said to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job? For there is no one like him on the earth, a blameless and upright man, one who fears God and turns away from evil." Then Satan answered Jehovah and said, "Does Job fear God for nothing? Have you not made a hedge around him, around his house and around all that he has? On every side you have blessed the work of his hands, and his possessions have increased in the land. But now stretch out your hand and touch all that he has, and he will renounce you to your face." Jehovah said to Satan, "Behold, all that he has is in your power. Only do not lay a hand on him." So Satan went out from the presence of Jehovah. On the day when his sons and his daughters were eating and drinking wine in their oldest brother's house, a messenger came to Job and said the oxen were plowing and the donkeys were feeding beside them, and the Sabaeans attacked and took them away. Yes, they have slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and I alone have escaped to tell you. While he was still speaking, another also came and said, "The fire of God is falling from heaven and has burned up the sheep and the servants and consumed them, and I alone have escaped to tell you." While he was still speaking, another also came and said, "The Chaldeans formed 3 bands, attacked the camels and took them away. Yes, they have slain the servants with the edge of the sword, and I alone have escaped to tell you." While he was still speaking, another also came and said, "Your sons and your daughters were eating and drinking wine in their oldest brother's house." And behold, a great wind came from the wilderness and struck the 4 corners of the house, and it fell on the young people, and they are dead. I alone have escaped to tell you. Then Job arose, tore his robe, shaved his head, and fell down upon the ground and worshipped. He said, "Naked I came out of my mother's womb, and naked I will return. There Jehovah gave, and Jehovah has taken away. Blessed be the name of Jehovah." In all this Job did not sin, nor did he charge God with wrongdoing. Again it came to pass on the day when the sons of God came to present themselves before Jehovah, that Satan also came among them to present himself before Jehovah. Jehovah said to Satan, "Where have you come from?" Satan answered Jehovah and said, "From going to and fro on the earth, and from walking up and down in it." Jehovah said to Satan, "Have you considered my servant Job? For there is no one like him on the earth, a blameless and upright man, one who fears God and turns away from evil. He still holds fast his integrity, although you move me against him to destroy him without cause."
Satan answered Jehovah
and said, "Skin for skin, yes, all that a man has he will give for his life. But now stretch out your hand and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will renounce you to your face."
Jehovah said to Satan,
"Behold, he is in your hand, only spare his life." So Satan went out from the presence of Jehovah and struck Job with painful boils from the sole of his foot to his crown. He took a piece of broken pottery to scrape himself with, and he sat among the ashes. Then his wife said to him, "Do you still hold fast your integrity? Renounce God and die." But he said to her, "You speak as one of the foolish women speaks. What? Shall we receive good from God's hand, and shall we not receive evil?" In all this Job did not sin with his lips. Now when Job's 3 friends heard of all this evil that had come upon him, they came each one from his own place.
Eliphaz the Temanite,
Bildad the Shuhite,
and Zophar the Naamathite.
They made an appointment together to come to sympathize with him and to comfort him. When they lifted up their eyes from far away and did not recognize him, they lifted up their voice and wept. Each one tore his robe, and they sprinkled dust on their heads toward heaven. So they sat down with him on the ground 7 days and 7 nights, and no one spoke a word to him, for they saw that his grief was very great. After this, Job opened his mouth and cursed the day of his birth. Job answered and said, "Let the day perish on which I was born, and the night that said, a man-child is conceived." Let that day be darkness, let not God from above regard it, neither let the light shine on it. Let darkness and the shadow of death claim it for their own. Let a cloud dwell on it. Let all that makes black the day terrify it. As for that night, let thick darkness seize on it. Let it not rejoice among the days of the year. Let it not come into the number of the months. Behold, let that night be barren. Let no joyful voice come in it. Let them curse it that curse the day, who are ready to rouse up Leviathan. Let the stars of its twilight be dark. Let it look for light, but have none. Neither let it see the eyelids of the morning. Because it did not shut the doors of my mother's womb, nor hide trouble from my eyes. Why did I not die from the womb? Why did I not give up the spirit when my mother bore me? Why did the knees receive me? Or why the breasts that I should nurse? For now I would have lain down and been quiet. I would have slept, then I would have been at rest with kings and counselors of the earth, who built up waste places for themselves. Or with princes who had gold, who filled their houses with silver. Or as a hidden untimely birth I had not been, as infants that never saw light. There the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary are at rest. There the prisoners are at ease together. They do not hear the voice of the taskmaster. The small and the great are there, and the servant is free from his master. Why is light given to him who is in misery, and life to the bitter in soul, who long for death, but it does not come, and dig for it more than for hidden treasures, who rejoice greatly and are glad when they can find the grave. Why is light given to a man whose way is hidden, and whom God has hedged in? For my sighing comes before I eat, and my groanings are poured out like water. For the thing which I fear comes on me, and that which I am afraid of comes to me. I am not at ease, neither am I quiet, neither have I rest, but trouble comes. Then Eliphaz the Temanite answered and said, if one attempts to speak with you, will you be impatient? But who can withhold himself from speaking? Behold, you have instructed many, and you have strengthened the weak hands. Your words have supported him who was falling, and you have made firm the feeble knees. But now it has come to you, and you faint. It touches you, and you are troubled. Is not your fear of God your confidence, and the integrity of your ways your hope? Remember, I pray you, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the upright cut off, according as I have seen those who plow iniquity and sow trouble reap the same. By the breath of God they perish, and by the blast of his anger they are consumed. The roaring of the lion and the voice of the fierce lion and the teeth of the young lions are broken. The old lion perishes for lack of prey, and the cubs of the lioness are scattered. Now a thing was secretly brought to me, and my ear received a whisper of it in thoughts from the visions of the night, when deep sleep falls on men.
Fear came on me,
and trembling, which made all my bones shake. Then a spirit passed before my face, the hair of my flesh stood up. It stood still, but I could not discern its appearance. A form was before my eyes, there was silence, and I heard a voice saying, shall mortal man be more just than God? Shall a man be more pure than his maker? Behold, he puts no trust
in his servants,
and he charges his angels with folly. How much more those who dwell in houses of clay, whose foundation is in the dust, who are crushed before the moth. Between morning and evening they are destroyed. They perish forever without anyone regarding it. Is not their tent cord plucked up within them? They die, and that